Throughout my YouTube years, I notice I'm about to reach 5 years old on YouTube. But that's not the only thing I want to mention. I feel like the real thing I should mention is how another person I know has almost reached 5 years of YouTube. Who is a person, my good pal and cousin, Extreminator Productions. Or just Extreminator, however you want to pronounce it. Either way, my cousin has started his YouTube channel back in July 9th of 2018. How old was he back then? I have no fucking idea, but either way, Evan was mostly an animation YouTuber. He started making animations using an app called Stick Notes. He does not use that app anymore and now decides to animate himself. So either way, he basically doesn't upload until he's able to actually make animations and stuff. But for now, I guess I can somewhat take a spot for his break, I guess, if you want to call it that. But either way, I want to mention one of his most famous videos of all time. And that video is Orca versus the Great White. This was one of his most famous videos on his channel, and it still is to this day. Why? I have no idea, but this video has 3.1 million views at the time of me making this. You know how hard it is for a small YouTube channel to somehow get 3.1 million views? This was when he was around just starting to animate and start making push videos. We don't mention those videos anymore because those videos are an atrocity. Anyways, let's review Orca versus the Great White. Okay, so first things first, how the fuck was he in that picture? You can clearly tell in the animation that he took a picture without him in it. And I know what you're saying, but the first few seconds of him holding the camera, it looked like he was in the picture. Yeah, but the fucking gunshot sound didn't sound like him actually taking the picture. But I digress. Let's continue. Look, I'm no expert on fish, but I'm pretty sure a shark is not meant to make noises sounding like a tiger. That's one thing I'm pretty sure is not meant to happen or sound like. Anyways. Now, I'm pretty sure that Orca would not swim away, as in the shark's imagination. And yet, surprisingly, it does not, which is what should have happened in the expectation. If sharks are meant to be, smart creatures, the shark would not have imagined it going away. The shark would have most likely imagined it coming back down to fight it. But, again, I digress. I'm just going to go right out and say this. No person would have the fast enough skills to most likely take a picture of this. Who would have a fast reaction time to take a picture of an actual orca being driven up like that? No one. Unless you have the reaction time of a fucking cheetah or a fly, then congrats on you. First of all, how would that man have easily picked up that shark with a fucking fishing rod? That shark would have most likely bit the end of the line off. And why would he take a picture of it? I know it's possible to pick up sharks, but that's mostly tiny sharks, like baby sharks, not actual giant fucking gray whites. I never heard a single person who has somehow grabbed a gigantic fucking great white shark. Who in the world would have actually done that? But that's how the video ends. It ends with a man picking up the great white. But, again, I'm glad of my cousin's recent uploads. He hasn't uploaded recently, and, again, this was back then with stick notes. Most of these models he did not make himself. Although it's now art, you can see on his channel. I mean, some of the stuff that, I've seen, it makes me question my sanity. You know what, I feel like this is a good time to mention my cousin's art now. I like my cousin's art. I like all my friends' art. I like how they do stuff like that. The thing is with Evan's art, it makes me question my sanity. I like how detailed the art looks. I like how sometimes it's cute and adorable. But sometimes it makes me question myself. It makes me want to say, why? Just why? That was one of the pictures from one of his drawings. Of course, I'm not going to show the full drawing because I don't want this video to be taken down in case of nudity. So I'm going to actually not try and risk it by showing that. But in the end, just think of a shark with big bazongas. You can put 2 and 2 together. Again, I don't hate his art. I like it sometimes. It's just it's just the details that make me question it. It just makes me want to say why. Why, out of all things, big bazongas? And that's the thing I hate doing. I hate not mentioning his art sometimes because it makes me feel like I don't appreciate it. When I do appreciate it, I just have no fucking words. Why do I have no words about it? Because sometimes it just makes me question my sanity. That's all I gotta say, really. But all in all, that's all I gotta say about my cousin's channel. I recommend y'all go check out Exterminator Productions. Even though he's not going to be uploading for a while, but either way, I recommend y'all go check it out. And for the love of God, don't look at his older videos. Or else you'll find a banger like How to Make Kool-Aid with Godzilla. One of my most favorite YouTube videos of all time. Anyways, goodbye. Also, fuck you.